Hey, what's up, everyone? Anthony here, AFT Dog Training. I wanted to give an apology to all my audience on my Instagram from what you've seen from positive only and force-free dog trainers and supporters. They started posting racial terms and sexist terms and just nasty stuff again. And the reason why I'm addressing it because they tagged my company name in it, and when they do that, and you look up my company name, it may show that, or if you follow AFT Dog Training, it may give you a notification that I was tagged in something. So it's important that I address that. So I called the person out on it, but this is so typical of the force-free and positive-only dog training movement. And again, I blame the Pet Professional Guild. They allow their members to do this stuff. So just because I use dog training tools, they use the terms that I'm a white dog trainer and that I cannot like Martin Luther King Jr. This is how ridiculous that they sound. Because I used a Martin Luther King Jr. quote in my post. So I'm not allowed to use Martin Luther King Jr.'s words or quotes in any of my posts because I'm a white dog trainer who hates women, and abuses dogs. This is what they do. Balanced dog trainers don't do this to positive only and force-free dog trainers. And that is my whole point. Just leave me alone. But this all stems from local positive only and force-free dog trainers. I was getting a bunch of hate from local force-free positive only dog trainers here in the Lehigh Valley, and one in specific, this lady's crazy. Her name's Renee Hall. She's a force-free dog trainer. And go ahead, try to take this down because it's just the facts of how everyone thinks that I'm some kind of womanizer. Renee took it upon herself because I used dog training tools and that I was getting harassed by positive only and force-free dog trainers, and I was addressing it. And just because they were women, they thought that because I'm not allowed to address it because they're women dog trainers, I'm supposed to allow them to abuse me and my family and make fun of my children. I addressed them, and then Renee went and posted this long post saying that I'm a womanizer, which is just a fallacy. Like, I could have took her to court for slander because she was private messaging people and telling them my name. I have screenshots. You think everybody's your friend. So I just let it go. But now people post, and she went and took that post, shared it. A bunch of other crazy lunatic positive only force-free people shared it. And their whole thing is the cancel culture. That is their deal. So that is where somebody who's all the way out in Oregon comes on my Instagram page out of nowhere and calls me a white dog trainer racist who abuses women and dogs. So this is where karma comes, and when it strikes like Renee or any of these other force-free, I have no sympathy. I'm sorry. Karma exists, and when it comes around, it's coming to get you. And I have no sympathy for it. I got enough problems going on. I don't need that. Do you see any of my colleagues going on your Facebook page, Renee, or your Instagram page, calling you a racist woman or anything like that? But this is what you caused. So this is what you caused my kids. Because when you start doing that, that affects my family. So now my kids got to see this stuff. And this is all because of you. So, you know, I've left these people alone. I don't even address them. I don't give a crap what the hell they do. But, you know, it is what it is. I just wanted to put this message out there. I'm sorry to my audience that they saw that, but that's your local force-free positive only dog trainer and supporters, man. You know, apparently they hate men. They hate white people, and they hate anybody that uses dog training tools. Anybody, even the military and police, they hate them too. And it's a sickness. It's really a mental sickness. But the funny thing is that out of all this, is they'll sit there and say because I use dog training tools that I'm some kind of monster. I guarantee you they eat meat. And I was a vegetarian for 2 years. I'll show you how you get your food, and then we'll see who's abusing animals. Because if you're you go to the local food store and you buy any meat, you're supporting the industry. If you're not buying local meat, I mean, we could go that deep. I mean, that's how stupid that you have to go to get their stupid ass minds to start thinking. You know, but it is what it is, man. I was just like blown back that somebody would even call me that. Because if you've seen my family, I shouldn't even have to freaking say this crap. But if you see my family, I have a mixed family, man. You know, my nephew Roland, my niece Alicia, Ziana. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Positive only force-free trainers? I mean, are you out of your fucking mind? But that's their goal, man. Their whole goal is to harass and cyberbully in the Pet Professional Guild. I don't care if I'm the only one starting this movement. PETA was a terrorist organization at one time. To me, their Pet Professional Guild is almost going in the route of a terrorist organization. They will cyberbully. Your kids will be next if they want to be a dog trainer. They will cyberbully your children. And they don't give a shit if they commit suicide. They don't. Because remember, they rather kill their dog. This is their motto. They rather kill their dog than put a prong collar on the dog. They don't give a shit if you commit suicide over the cyberbullying or harassment. They don't care. They want to put a harmful harness on your dog and use a clicker and call it positive only. And have a force-free term that doesn't exist. So, you know, it is what it is, and I had to address it, man. Like I can't let that be seen by my children and stuff. But I want you to think about that when people do that. You know, people's kids see it, and I had to address it, man. My son is he's gonna be 10 years old. He's on, social media. I can't have him seeing force-free and positive-only dog trainers using racist terms and sexist terms and calling their father that. And they got to know where it stems from. And where it stems from was where originally it started from Renee, because she got mad I used tools and I called out her trainers for harassing me. I never even messed with her company until her trainers did. They're listed on her website, but then she says she doesn't know them. She's like, when we confronted each other once, I don't know this person. Huh? Who? Huh? Kathy who? Huh? Yeah, bullshit. It's on your website. I see pictures with you. Couldn't even be brave enough to say I know my own employee or my own consultant or whatever you're going to call them. Unbelievable. But that's where it stems from. And it continues to this day. But, as my kids get older, if I could find the real name of the person, I would, and I'm trying to, and I'm getting their public records, and I'm going deep into their family public records, and that shit's being released. So hopefully they have nothing, because it's going to be fucking embarrassing for them. And I've done it to other people, and if I find out where they work, I'm making sure their ass gets fired. I'll be relentless with their employer until their fucking ass is fired. Because you can't slander people like that. There's consequences for your actions. Unless you're some kind of mental idiot, or, just sitting there drunk, drinking stuff, writing posts, or if you're actually you have a mental issue and you're inside of somehow they give you a cell phone and you're inside a mental institution. But I doubt that's the case. The case most of the time is that this is the way they act. Positive only enforced-free dog trainers and supporters. And it's a fact. Just like when I say about the dog training, it's backed by science. This is backed by the screenshots and actually what they write. And then they say that they're the nicest people. They're the most nasty people. They are really nasty people. They really don't give a crap. And I've heard horror stories about them when you go to their dog training classes and they start giving you crap, yelling at you for not training your dog. They're nasty to you inside the classes. And you did try your best, but they're yelling at you because their methods aren't working. And this is all in my paperwork, even from stuff from Renee. The clients will testify for it. I ain't making it up. So I just wanted to address this. I keep rambling on, but it really, my friend Eric's going through the same crap from them right now, death threats, and it's just aggravating. You're out here trying to help you. I'm trying to help you with your dog. And it's already stressful that I'm working with a dog that's been trained improperly to begin with. You don't understand how that messes up your dog. When they're trained with that positive only stuff to begin with, and now I have to try to undo all that. It's very stressful. And then especially if you have a behavior issue dog from that. It's a stressful job with it. You're dealing with a dog's life and your whole family loving your dog and want the best for them. And then you got to deal with this positive only force-free people saying all these nasty stuff about you. And all you're doing is trying your best every day. Imagine if you're going to work every day and people on social media coming after you, calling you a racist, man hater, woman hater, I don't care what race, whatever they're going to say. It's just ridiculous. Calling you homophobic names. I get that all the time. My brother's gay. And they go ahead and then I think they know that, and that's why they go and they try to hurt me with it. So they try to hurt you with whatever thing they have on you, like oh, the guy's gay, or oh, he has a mixed family. Let me just go after him anyway. So the thing is, I have a clean record. I don't have anything on me. So I'll start pulling them. If they want to play the game, I'll start pulling IP addresses, getting investigations involved. Private investigators will find you. Especially in the United States. I mean, overseas I can't really do anything. But if you're in the United States, your whole life will freaking be turned upside down. So, just chill out. There's enough shit going on in this world right now. I have family and friends dying from COVID. And you're over here freaking posting stupid ass shit on my Instagram page. You're heartless. And even when I was trying to tell my buddy Eric just to tell people to take a breather because they're attacking him for clipping his dog's nails, I said, listen, take a breather. There's enough going on in the world. Everyone step back, man. He posted a video of him, how he struggles cutting his dog's nails. He's been to veterinarians, blah, blah, blah. There's a big story to it. And they went after him. And they told me, fuck COVID. Who cares? The dog's nails. So that's the way they're thinking. Fuck all the people that died. My family and friends, they don't give a shit. They don't care about yours either. He's cutting his dog's nails, and he had to get on top of the dog to struggle with the dog. It's a dog that was meant to be put to sleep. He wasn't a dog trainer, and he went to positive only behaviorists, and they told him to kill the dog, and he didn't. He really loved his dog. And I've met the dog. It is what you would call deemed a dangerous dog. But he loves his dog, even though it's bitten him. And he's a dog trainer. He's in the middle age of dog training. And the stuff that you're getting on there, again, they eat meat. Most of those people, they're saying it's abuse. I swear to God, I'll show them what they're doing when they're killing their animals, buying food from the store. And I was a vegetarian for 2 years, so I know what it's like to be a vegetarian too. But, all right, I gotta go. I gotta get my coffee. But just wanted to say this. Positive only force-free trainers, cut your shit with the freaking racial and hatred towards human beings. That's insanity. And you see the screenshots from what I'm talking about. Take care.